In 1959, a passenger train arrived in Washington, D.C. with a chilling discovery. Everyone in one train car was dead. No wounds, no witnesses, no clear cause. Why only one car? Who was the mysterious man in the black coat, and what has the government been hiding for decades? Watch until the end to uncover a truth more disturbing than anyone expected. On the evening of October 4, 1959, train number 112 departed from St. Louis Union Station at exactly 7:05 p.m., bound for Washington, D.C. The train was filled with 174 passengers in total, spread across 8 cars. Car 6 was a standard mid-train coach, holding just 8 people that night. A traveling salesman from Kansas City, a pair of college students headed home for break, a retired couple returning from a vacation, a young mother and her daughter, and a lone man in a black coat who purchased his ticket with cash just minutes before departure. The staff later noted that nothing about the journey seemed unusual. The passengers in Car 6 were calm, quiet, even friendly. The train made its scheduled stops across Missouri, Illinois, and Ohio and continued on without incident. When train number 112 pulled into Union Station in Washington, D.C., just before 7 a.m. the next morning, conductors began their routine duties. But something was wrong with Car 6. The door was locked from the inside and unresponsive to the conductor's key. When they finally forced it open, they found all 8 passengers dead in their seats. Some had their eyes open, others closed. A half-empty coffee cup still sat in one man's hand. A child clutched a stuffed bear. It looked as if they had simply fallen asleep and never woken up. Authorities immediately sealed off the area. There were no signs of a struggle, no trace of poison, no gas, no evidence of cardiac failure or shared illness. Autopsies were inconclusive. The bodies appeared healthy. It was as if life had simply been turned off like a switch. A deeper investigation into the passenger manifest revealed something strange. Only 7 of the passengers were accounted for. The man in the black coat was never identified. His name wasn't on any records, and no one remembered issuing him a proper boarding ticket. Surveillance from Cincinnati showed a grainy figure boarding Car 6 alone, head down, face obscured. After that, he became part of the mystery. The train logs showed no disruptions, and none of the crew remembered anything out of the ordinary, except one odd detail. No one could recall seeing Car 6's door open during the entire trip, not even during scheduled stops. Weeks later, a former railway engineer in Pittsburgh anonymously contacted a local reporter with a letter. In it, he claimed to have once worked security on secret Department of Energy rail assignments during the Cold War. According to him, October 1961 was scheduled for one such operation, where a compartment was marked for federal use and rerouted for transport of a sensitive individual. The number of that car was 6. Years passed and the case went cold. But in 1983, a man named Harold Finch, a dying former Amtrak contractor, gave a statement to a journalist. He claimed to have been part of the cleanup crew summoned that morning in D.C. According to him, they were told not to touch anything, to seal the car, and to never ask questions. He was told it was a government failure. He never forgot the scene. Before his death, he admitted there was something in that car, or someone, and we were never meant to know. The files were officially closed in 1962. Car 6 was dismantled. Families of the victims received vague letters about medical complications and were advised not to pursue further questions. To this day, the case remains one of the most chilling and unexplained incidents in American railway history. The man in the black coat was never identified. His body was never recovered. No explanation was ever publicly offered. But many believe Car 6 was never meant to carry regular passengers, and those who were in the wrong place at the wrong time paid the ultimate price.